Trim Salon starts operating in 211 until now. At first, they made a partnership with other business partners, but in 216, they disbanded and closed the salon to move on its own and start registering business without making a partnership with another party. And their strength is their establish of the meticulously structured cleaning schedule. And it's also guaranteed that tasks are allocated fairly and equitable among the staff. Not just that, it can also maintain a pristine and inviting environment. And the most important thing is customers always enjoy a clean and comfortable ambience. However, they also have their own weakness, which is staffing shortage, which is often requires employees to cover absent colleagues in cleaning tasks. It also can make a lack of attention to detail in cleaning, whether it's during opening or closing hours because of it doesn't have enough workers. So my recommendation is they consider expanding its workforce to eliminate staffing shortage and the need for employees to work overtime because of another workers. And another one is investing in modern equipment such as automatic vacuums and other innovative device for significant enhanced operational efficient for all parties involved.
Next, for the risk assessment. Based on our activity, we can see that this shop have prepared for any future risks that will happen in the future of their shop. First of all, they have put many of fire extinguishers on each corner of their shop. And the second one, they also have buy the insurance of their shops. So what's threshold we can see that the fire extinguisher could have prevent of any massive fire happen in their shop, which also can lead to the damage of their shops. And the fire extinguisher is also very easy to use, so that if we put the fire extinguisher in the shop, all the people can use it to stop the fire from being more bigger. And the use for the insurance can help for the shop for the owner to claim the insurance for any disaster that happen to the shop, as like flood and also any other disaster, so that they can prevent from using their own money to cover all of damage. The weakness that we can see is that the owner, they have no doubt in the employees' future acts, like a fraud or an intentional act that could be happen in the future. For example, if you want employees accidentally doing irrational acts while doing a service to the customer, so that it could be dangerous, it could affect the shop's reputations. This is all could be happen if the owner, they have too much confidence of their employees' performance. Although the employees that they have hired is professional and skilled, but they're still a human that could make a mistake sometimes in the future. For an improvement in the shop, we think that it could be better if the shops puts a fire alarm in their shops, at this one, to give a sign for any fires happen in the shops. Therefore, when the employees hear the alarm, they can act quickly to save their lives and also the shop. And lastly, the owner can also do a train to all the employees on the procedure of using the electronic tool, because sometimes whenever they have a professional, but maybe because of the shop using other kinds of brand, they may not familiar with the function, because not all the function is the same. Once the employee have professional and familiar with the technology, we can ensure the safety of the customer and also the employees from any injury risks or other future risks.
Next is control activities. Just as Trim Salon always regularly checks feedback from the customer, they also always upgrade the hair treatment machine and product for the customer. One of the strengths of internal control activities at Just a Trim Salon is the skill and experienced staff they have. They having stylists and other beauty professionals who are experienced and highly skilled can be a major advantage for their salon. One of the weaknesses, we noticed that there are a lot of competition from other salons in the area. This can be a threat, as it may be more difficult to the salon to attract and retain the customers. Recommendation for improvement, we suggest to keep every customer happy and loyal is one major challenge a business owner will faces, and many things they need to maintain for customer satisfaction, including service quality, pricing, environment, equipment, product quality, and staff behavior. The second one is information and communication. Just a Trim Salon make sure all the data of the customer not be shared with others. For instance, their contact number. Data protection is a priority in every business, and salons are no exception. They make sure their customer data is safe and stored safely to avoid any unnecessary trouble. One of the strengths at Just a Trim Salon for internal control information and communication is that there is no lack of data. This is because they have password to open the system and records of the customer. As a result, all customer information is protected. One of the information and communication weakness is that occasionally they run out of time to respond to every message from customer requesting an appointment before using the salon service due to the lack number of staffs to reply their message. We recommend to limit access to sensitive customer data only to those employees who need it for their job function. Also, this can be achieved by implementing role-based access controls and regularly reviewing employee access permissions. In addition, use strong password and two-factor authentication to secure employee access and prevent unauthorized access to confidential information.
As for the monetary activities, these shops have put a procedure before they hire someone. They will make an interview, which they will check all the skill and experience at least 10 years, and also their achievement. Second one, for CCTV, they have cut the internet from connecting to the CCTV. So what's strange, we can see that by doing the interview, they can prevent for any future mistake that will damage their shop reputation. As a sequence, the customer will feel comfortable and satisfied enough to pay some money to get the best service in the shop because of the skilled workers. Once they have lots of customer, they will gain more profits. The CCTV that they have also have the connected internet so that they can prevent for any third party and to get into their system or being hacked. That means the CCTV only can be controlled by the owner or the employees in the shops, but cannot by the other party. Nevertheless, we can see that once the securities technology have been broken or damaged, they have no consistent to buy the new one or upgrade the new one. And the second one, we see that the owner, they have too much confidence of their employees' performance because they think that because of the employees have already professional and skillful, the owner thinks that they will not intend to do any kind of fraud or any wrongful behavior. For the improvement, we think that this shop need to upgrade their new safety technology. Like for example, the CCTV, they can try to upgrade with the new latest one to improve their safety of their shops. And the second one, they can do a regular check for their system, their security system, like their footage, the CCTV footage, and also they need to regularly check all of the tools that they have used that maybe they have broken, they have cannot be used anymore, or can be dangerous to all the user, or especially to their customer.
So for the first question, which is, before you hiring an employee, do you provide an interview for the applicants? The salon's owner provides an interview to the applicants before she hiring a new employee. This is because she has to collect their data and make sure they have a knowledge about the hairstyles and skills before proceed for the training session. For the second question, do you install smart door locks in front of your shop in order to prevent robberies? The answer is yes. This salon's owner had installed door locks in front of the shop in order to prevent strange person comes in. She only allows people to come by pressing the button inside the shop if the customers ring the bell from outside. And for the last question is, do you do accounting statement every month to closely monitor the income, expense, and also if your shop gets the decent transaction? For the accounting statement, she already hired a treasurer to prepare it to monitor the company's income and expenses. The main reason is to avoid short of money and any losses.
From the findings of the interview at Hair Salon's company, the question that we asked were, have you ever been negligent in saving money? They said that they also are never negligent in saving money. They save and control their money in a way that provides automated transfer from checking account to saving account. This is an effective way to ensure that part of their income is saved every month to reduce the risk of financial negligence. The next question that we asked to the hair salon company is, do your company have been experienced any data issues regarding appointment schedule error or double booking in your system over the past year? And they said that they easily have data on appointment schedule error or double booking. They perform data validations and error checking in the scheduling system to ensure that all user input such as data, time, and participant information are correctly validated before they are processed. For example, they check that the data and time are in the correct format. The next question that we asked to the hair salon company is, do you give the invoice or receipt to the customer after the services? And they said that they also provide an invoice or receipt to the customer after the services, but it is based on customer whether or not they want a receipt. It serves as proof of payment and is given to the customer to acknowledge that they have paid for the service.
Now I will explain some question under collective control, which is the first one is about did the owner of the salon have safety place to keep all the important document about her shop? Then she said that she have it, which is it is very safe and percentage the document will lost is very low. Next, the second question is, if the document is destroyed or lost due to flood or fire, do she have backups or copies of the document? Then the owner said that she have it, which is the copy was kept by her assistant. Last but not least, when we asked them about training her employees on new policies and procedures before starting the job, she said that all of her employees have 8 years of experience in the field, which is they are very professional and she trusts her employees.
Our conclusion we learned is that there are 5 important things, which is control environment, risk assessment, control activities, information and communication, and also monitoring activities. Each item has its own strength and weakness, but no matter how big the weaknesses are, they can still be resolved if all parties work together and communicate with each other to resolve them. What risk will you accept that will happen in the future? Like assume your shop has a severe effect, also causes a fire. What action will be taken? That's fire extinguisher there.
You have a fire extinguisher. What are your actions to improve your hair salon service?
Kita akan audio version new product dengan new technique.
Give me all your service.
Service. Service tu, recycle lah, hair wash lah, apa lagi? Color, foam, styling. Rabu pengantin, semua boleh, semua boleh.
So I've been coming here like almost a year.
More than that.
More than a year, and like I think this is the best I've found in Kuantan. Like they handle my hair very like gently and like sakit and all that. So yeah, I give this a 5 star lah. So it's worth a try coming here. Yeah.